Hello everyone, how's it going? So glad to see you all here. Hopefully you popped on over to Good Time Society this morning. So this is the second time we've hung out today. But yeah, happy streamer event. I'm Becca Scott and I am on Twitch. Never happens. This is wild. Can you believe it? Oh, how y'all doing? What is all this music? I see. I was playing a little epidemic sound for you all, but now we have the sweet windy wind chimes of Arena. Hello, Alexander Ward. How's it going? Yeah, so I am streaming from my home. What a strange and unnatural thing these days, now that I am with child. But it's a special time. There's a streamer event and I happen to not randomly be out of town for it. So yeah, just letting people get on in here. And then I usually like to start with sealed, but then I immediately regret that decision because a sealed deck is so much less powered than a draft deck. So what if we just hop right in to a draft? And of course, some streamers... I'm quiet. What about now? You're quite quiet. That's not just regular quiet, that's all the way quiet. Huh. It's definitely better, okay? Look, there are levers to be pulled, but I'm really loud to me. So y'all are crazy, is basically my verdict. This is my first time watching a gaming stream. Violet Diva, if you are not a Magic player, this may be the deep end. But welcome, glad you're here. What's the doggo up to? Well, he has recovered well from surgery. He tore his CCL, which is a dog ACL. Bring the mic closer, you say? All right, here we go. Here's the thing. My headphones are so loud. I'm gonna bring down my own mic monitor. You can hear me yell and I won't have to hear me yell. All right, so friends, what do we think? I know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what we think. I'm doing it. There we go. We'll turn down game audio a bit. Oh my gosh, I have a Draftsmith on. I don't know if it's updated, but it's on. It's been a minute. All right, maybe it auto-updated. Who can say? Why game set to Blood on the Clock Tower? Because that was the last time I streamed. I'm going from restream, so I have to go into the Twitch producer directly in order to update that, I suppose. So let's do it. We will update. Because Blood on the Clock Tower is what's always in my heart. That's why. That's the real reason. That's the real answer. Okay, updating. We're not playing Blood on the Clock Tower actively. We're just thinking about it. Okay, Arena. Let's go. That's not what they call it around here. Okay, we have updated our game category. We're ready to party. I have no idea what's in here except for the Commander chat. Daily Dose, I see you there. Over on YouTube. We are live on the Good Time Society YouTube as well, so you can find this after the fact over there. Let's go ahead and spend these infinite gems on a draft. There's energy in this set. I've heard flyers are good. Okay, let's see if we recognize any names in the brief second while they pop up. Spend that money, pretend money that they gave me only for the day. I am in the streamer program, which is why I have early access. I should know and don't know the date that this comes out publicly on Arena. MH3 Arena release date April 6th. Tomorrow? No. June 11th. I saw the 6th. That's what I went with. Ty Glorious has seen YouTube shorts of me on Game Changer. It is in fact the most fun ever. It was a custom escape room made just for me and friends, and I am so grateful that I got to be on such a sick episode. I mean, I feel like my contribution to the game was just playing the incredible game that had been created. Like, the show is great, or that episode in particular is great, because Sam, the writers, and the production designers did such an incredible job. Okay. Imsgear Iron Eater is such a big boy. I don't know. Do I want an 8-drop? It's a 5/5. Affinity for artifacts. When it ETBs, draw X cards, lose X life, where X is half the number of artifacts you control rounded down. And pay for stack an artifact. It deals damage equal of that to any target. Maybe. Charitable Levy. Now, I might want to play this because I heard that white flyers in particular are good. Oh, Violet Diva, thank you for following me here from Dropout. If this is chaotic and you have no idea what's happening, come follow Good Time Society. We post a lot of stuff all the time, all kinds of board game streams and other fun board game things. But today is Magic Special Streamer event. Let's see. We've got a Hydra Trainer. You may exert it. If you do, target creature gets XX, where X is the number of counters on permanents you control. I guess I took Charitable Levy. My bad. Vanishing 2. Whenever a player casts their second spell each turn, proliferate. It enters the battlefield with 2 time counters on it. When the last is gone, sack it. Oh, it's a 7/5. 7/5 for 3. Ooh, flash flying jellyfish with energy. Okay. There's also a fledgling dragon, 2 red with flying. It has threshold. As long as 7 or more cards are in your graveyard, this gets 3/3, and you can pay 1 to get 1/0. If you just want to hang out and talk to me, there will be a time for that after I draft this deck. So just FYI, that heralds the end. So I did do a little sealed game with Matt that we filmed. What do we do with that? It's somewhere on a hard drive. And that heralds the end really helped me bring it home. So I am kind of interested in that card. This jellyfish. Oh gosh, I'm out of time. I don't know. We're just going to pick cards, y'all. Recruiter of the Guard, 2 and a white. When it ETBs, search your library for a creature card with toughness 2 or less. Put it into your hand, then shuffle. Yeah, okay. I'll take another card of my choosing. Metastatic Evangel. Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield, proliferate. Give everything that has counters more of those counters. Mana Dork Eldrazi are great. But that's an enchantment. That doesn't affect the board. Don't care. Give me flyers. Give me flyers. Draw a card. You get 2 energy. Tune the narrative. Seems okay. But not as good as this human soldier over here. Thraben Charm. 1 and a white. Deals damage equal to creatures. We took the mythic rare creature. I took a really bad first pick. I didn't even read it. Did not read it at all. Whatever. Witch Enchanter, which is a land or a warlock. I think we want to take that just for the optionality. Drowned Lurker. Strix Serenade, instant counter. And then they make a bird. Strict Serenade looks good, says TI Block. Oh, we got a little sound. Valkyrium Dodikai. Thank you for your sub. Let me turn up the sound there. All right. Looks like we took the Witch Enchanter, which I'm pretty happy about. Jolted Awake. Choose an artifact or creature in your graveyard. Ooh, a Riddlegate Gargoyle with flying. These are our colors. I think I just forced white and blue because I heard flying was good. Get energy when you attack. Pay 2 when you do. Target creature gains lifelink. There's a Bountiful Landscape. Another Electrozoa. We're going to Azorius, baby. Find the Buzzer is one of my favorite episodes of Game Changer. Thanks, Dichotic. Me too, but not because I'm in it. That's irrelevant. But thank you. It is such a cool episode. I'm really excited to watch the new season finale. I haven't seen it yet. That's kind of based on the circle. Undo Not Master. They did the adventure format again. I feel like this is the first time since Throne of Eldraine. Put counters on it when modified creatures die. Let's see. Reach. Destroy multicolored permanent. Oh, they want me to click this wizard. I guess we did. Guess we got a little red. Aura stuff. 3 damage to attacking or blocking creature is extra good because it's a shock land on the back. Shock land for 3 feels ouchy. Corrupted Shapeshifter. ETBs. Oh, this is a sick card. Choose what it is based on what you need in that moment. It's a little expensive if I'm just trying to go aggro flyers. Yeah, new cards. They come out on the 11th on Arena. Static Prison. Seems good. This is an enchantment removal. You get 2 energy when you play it at the beginning of your pre-combat main phase. Sack it unless you pay an energy. But we are finding ways to make energy. Also, this Pinnacle Monk is cost 5, but you can return an instant or sorcery. Scurry of Gremlins. Oops, I took something. I'm just reading cards here today. All right, let's take this Inventor. It's 2 and a white. When it enters, either I get 3 energy, I put a counter on something, or create a servo. Love options. And I've got a bunch of white already. Another dragon. Pyretic Rebirth. Inventor's Axe. Siege Smash. I'll take a dragon, I guess. I'll take a Tune the Narrative. Flying, Refurbished Familiar. Oh, look at this little mouse, cyberpunk mouse. Affinity for artifacts. When it ETBs, everybody discards. That's me. Yeah, we're on both Twitch and YouTube right now. Oops, don't want that. Goodbye. And Siege Smash can go away too. All right, we've got a red and green land. Tamiyo meets the Story Circle. Something. If anything attacks me, it gets -2/-0. Discard cards and then investigate twice for each card discarded. Shuffle 3 target cards from graveyard into library. I don't love that. Here's a ramp and a solar transformer. And then it gives me energy. That's kind of cool. Here's a flyer, Electrozoa. The solar transformer. Maybe we go Tempo Harvester, so we're also getting a creature. Ooh, but there's another gargoyle. Let's go gargoyle. I don't think we're playing red. Rose-Caught Knight. Vigilance. When an ATBs look at the top 6 cards, reveal an artifact or enchantment. I don't know if we're building for artifacts. I'm still learning the set. Just looking around. So, you know, we're not going to go too hard into an archetype except maybe just creatures. Creatures are aggro. Seems like good archetype. Aw. Do I have a favorite color in Magic? I guess green. Because ramp good. Usually that's for commander though. I feel like it's very variable by set. I'd say usually not blue. Metastic Evangel. Proliferates. Proud Pack Rhino. Can keep something safe with a shield counter. Can do another Tempest Harvester. Writhing Chrysalis. When you cast this, create 2 Eldrazi spawn. And whenever you sack an Eldrazi, put a counter on this. It's got reach. But I am not playing red or green, I don't think. But otherwise, that's a pretty cool card. Let's just grab more creatures, right? Or more energy creatures. I can sift through my deck. Proliferate guy? Maybe. If you say blue, chat will get mad. That's correct. Blue's fine if you're the one playing it. Yeah, otherwise it's a problem. Okay, emerge 5 colorless blue. Cast this by sacking a creature to pay the emerge cost. When you cast this, tap 2 other target permanents, put a stun counter on them. It's too expensive, probably won't see play, but Cyclops Superconductor is pretty cool. Or Thriving Skyclaw. Didn't read it. We're playing it. Let's go. Enchantment. Ether Revolt. As long as the permanent you controlled left the battlefield this turn, if a source you control would deal non-combat damage, it deals that much +2. Whenever you get 1 or more energy, this deals that much damage to any target. That's fun. There's a Dog Umbra. So much text. How do you make quick decisions? That's true. That's a good reason to play sealed first. Let's see. This Shrieking Drake is a flying 1/1, but you have to return a creature you control to your hand. Nyxborn Unicorn has Bestow. It can enchant a creature. Okay, and has Mentor. Nyxborn Unicorn seems pretty great. I don't want to send a creature back to hand. That defeats the purpose of it being a 1/1. This gets first strike if you pay 2 energy for Hexgold Slith. Ooh, combat damage put counter on is good early. Yes, yes. Okay, again, I think we're done with red. I think that's not gonna happen. Okay, don't be crazy, Becca. Maybe for this Skyclaw. Titan of Fire's Fury. When it ETBs, sack it unless it escaped. When it ETBs or attacks, deals 3 damage to any target and you gain 3 life. That's sick. Okay. Yeah, right. Maybe I'm not playing blue. Except for the gargoyle. And that thing. Electrozoa. Tamio meets the story circle. I don't know. This saga is overly complicated for me. Okay, Molten Gatekeeper. Deals 1 damage for every time I play a creature. I don't know. Let's take the good stuff. Barbarian ring. Add red and it deals a damage to me. But I can deal 2 damage to any target. If I have 7 or more cards in my graveyard, let's just get a goblin warrior. And a gargoyle can go on the sideboard in the swamp. Okay. Last pack, everybody. Then I will pay more attention to what you say. Toxic Deluge. Board wipe. Breaker of Creation. Loves if I play a bunch of colorless, which is not what we're doing here. Another Nyxborn Unicorn could be good. I don't know what my high curve is. I would take a bomb. 4 damage to any target. I don't know if I have a way of making 2 colorless unless I go look for that. I lost my 1 North Star, which was play flying. Now this is going to be cheaper if I have artifacts, which are not on this list. Support 2. Put 2 counters on other target creatures. Ooh. Okay, since I don't have artifacts, let's just pick some good white cards, huh? Man, it's been a long time since I drafted on Arena because you could even check because it's been since I last streamed it. I've drafted in cardboard. Whenever creature ATBs proliferate might be the thing. Oh, for more energy. Good call, John Lee. Love that. Let's go. Okay. Indebted Spirit. Afterlife 1. It becomes a spirit. Voltstrom Angel. 3 white for an angel flying. We need some high-end stuff that I'm not going to cut because it's the wrong color. This gets energy at the beginning of combat. Pay 2 to get to do other stuff. Yeah, we've got some energy synergy. Let's make it work. Angel, you come with me. Okay, I could use mana fixing. Search for swamp, forest, island. I could go find an island with this. Okay, there's also a goblin, another gargoyle, but I feel like I'm leaning more red than blue. If only this landscape also could go get a mountain, then we'd be in business. Since it doesn't, I just took a goblin. Oh, wow. Okay, there's another Skyclaw. Let's check out the curve. It's getting higher. Oh, thank you for the subscription, Pantaloni. Thank you. Appreciate you. Oh, no past broadcasts. Yeah, sad day. Tap all creatures, then pay X energy. Whatever. Don't know. Blue was sure open. Planar Genesis. Ooh, this is cool because it's blue mana. Or change the target of instant or sorcery because it has flash. Yeah, let's just go gargoyle. Static Prison. Oh, wow. Daily Dose. That's a very different alert than Freya Pantaloni's resub. So it goes. Skoa Ember Mage deals 4 damage. Oh gosh, that's a little too expensive. My bad. You know what? Let's get... This Furnace Hellcard is sick, though. No, let's just get more energy. Shrieking Drake? Big sounds. Don't matter. And let's make a deck. Suppression ray can tap them down for an alpha. Man, blue is so open. John Lee, thank you so much for becoming one of Becca's Rekkas. Oh wow, I still have lunch here. This is so exciting. Mukbang. Muting. Okay. MTG bot. Oh. Somebody's gifting subs. Baby formula and coffee. Yeah, I did it. I posted it. I put it on Twitter, which I will still always call it Twitter, and I usually don't go on there. But you know what? I had a thought and I posted it the other day. Truly, I have this like powder collagen creamer, so I'm young forever. And it was right next to where we keep the baby formula, and I just opened the jar and I put in a scoop of whatever was in there, and then I was like, that was a weird shaped scoop. Oh my god, that was baby formula. And it tasted good. So I didn't ask questions. Did not ask questions. Where'd you meet all these people on Sunday, Agents Fire? I got to see Brennan Saturday because we introduced him to Blood on the Clock Tower. And I think some clips made the rounds on Instagram of David berating everyone for falling for Brennan's trickery. And we still didn't believe David. And then, yeah, Brennan was totally evil. All right. We're a little too much in the 3 colors with no mana fixing whatsoever. So, seems like need mana fixing to play 3 colors, Becca. Now, do I want a Cyclops Wizard? Get 3 energy. When it dies, pay 3 energy for it to deal damage equal to its power to any target. I don't have things that add counters that much. I have support 2. This Inspired Inventor. I mean, I guess there's other cool ways to spend my energy. A Fledgling Dragon. Dragon can get big. Ether Revolt. Non-combat damage. Basically, I get to do non-combat damage equal to whenever I get energy. And if a permanent of mine left the battlefield, then it deals 3. That could be good. If something dies and then I get energy, in my like second main, I play a creature that brings out energy with it, then I get to do 3 damage or more per whenever at least 3 damage to something. That feels like removal that I might need. A 2 mana combat trick could be good. Okay, let's just play some aggro. Let's get rid of blue. And this is a deck. Let's go. Right? Any thoughts? Anything I should cut? We are at 18 creatures. I don't think there's any other... Yeah, we're just gonna play, y'all. We're just gonna play. Exile top 3 cards. Play those. At the beginning of the next end step, if they remain exiled, they go in your graveyard and then create Mana Dork, Eldrazi. This is an okay way to draw cards if I wanted to cut something. I don't really have ways to draw cards. There were these Tempest Harvesters I did not play. I feel like there's, once I'm out of gas, I'm out of gas. Kind of a problem here. Proliferate for energy. Charitable Levy. My first pick card. Don't know what it does. Let's find out. Non-creature spells cost 1 more to cast. For me and them, but worse for them because I'm mostly playing creatures. Whenever a player casts a non-creature, put a collection counter on this. If there are 3 or more collection counters, sack it. If I do, I draw a card. Search my library for planes. I think that's fine. Yeah, okay. Before COVID era. What's before COVID era? Let's see. I hear a cute baby, and it takes every ounce of strength in my body to not go run and play with her. Artifact and enchantment removal, and also a land is good. You know what? Maybe we cut a land because the witch enchanter is here. And then, do I have any other flippy dips? No, we'll just cut a plains. What's our 16 plains? Do I dare? We'll cut a red. Oh, I have so many double red pips, though. There we go. Now it's a deck. Cut lands. We got there, Justin. Wait, you said if you come to Texas again, can you bring Becca? That's hilarious. Or you would. Okay, we've got our removal. We've got a 2-drop, a 3-drop. It's gonna deal 1 damage to something of theirs, and then a 6-drop. But hey, this is fine. Hey, look at us, we're playing Magic. Big day. All right, I will leave open my static prison. Why? No reason. You've missed nothing, Agent's Fire. Our only stream these days is Wednesday. Good morning, Society. Other than that, we've moved to a lot more edited content. Just dropped a Commander game. They have played an Amped Raptor. And they have 2 energy. Then if you cast it from your hand, exile cards until you exile non-land. Cast that card by paying an amount of energy equal to its mana value. I don't think they got to do that. Did that happen? Oh, Galvanic Discharge. That's pretty awesome. Should have picked up one of those. All right. Let's play red because we have a 2 red pip card in our hand, just in case we have to discard something. Ooh, let's play Phage, Titan's Fury, because it can deal 3 damage. Yeah! Now we need exile 5 other cards from your graveyard. That'll probably be a minute. One damage to each opponent. I can't see the bottom of my screen and I do not know what power this is. Okay, let's go with that. Hi, Clear Nation. What did they find? Nothing. Whiffed. I think we will static prison their knight. I've got 2 energy. And then we'll go find a creature. I will go find that, thank you. Ooh, Witch Enchanter. Destroy an artifact or enchantment. Nah, let's go with the Sky Claw. That's fun. 2 toughness. You don't see many go look for this toughness. I'm gonna need to adjust my size here, and looks like it didn't change anything for you all. All right. I shall pay. Ooh. Okay, this can deal 4 damage. That's pretty awesome. Just get a bunch more energy. I will never do anything to remove that emote of me eating beans. Of course I will keep it in my prison. My prison made of static. All right, so do I want to exile 3 cards and play them this turn? Or... yeah, that's kind of... I've only got 4 mana left to work with. And then I'll get Eldrazi otherwise. But the other one deals 4 damage, and that's not really helpful to me. Exile something. Then create a token. Then something gets double strike. Okay. I think I'll just sit tight then. I mean, I'll swing. Make a 2/1. It's got vigilance and it will have double strike, but I will kill it! Discard another card and another copy of this card and 2 mountains to do this again. Ooh, any target could be face though. Now let's just do it. Man, face is so much better. But I just want to get rid of their creature. I'm not playing optimally, I'm playing fearfully. Aw, hey. I loved being on the 7, so thank you, Sharp Chris. Only got 2 more turns until they get their thing back. Unless I get another Thriving Skyclaw. How'd they get rid of my thing? They had another Johnny Fells the Godsire. Okay. Thank you, Justin. I have no idea what scene you would be talking about from the 7 that you found entertaining. Every bit of that show was funny. Man, what a funny cast. What wonderful people. A favorite moment from filming? I mean, the one Justin's referencing was very special to make all those people laugh. And Brennan stopped me after we finished recording and told me that was one of the funniest improv scenes he'd ever been a part of, which was the best compliment ever. Um, so yeah, felt pretty good. I made Glimpse the Impossible more expensive for myself. Silly me. You know what? I had one more mana. Just see what happens. Ooh, we got Ether Revolt that I can't afford to play. We've got our own Nyxborn Unicorn. And it says... you may play those cards. Ah, oops. Should have thought about that and not played a land early. Oh well. Ooh, play it for its bestow cost. Cast with Glimpse the Impossible. Or cast with bestow? Can't do both? Huh. Lame. Okay, whatever. Do I dare pay 3? They're gonna get their 3/4 vigilance back. Nah. What is the sit and play? I'm in many a thing all the time. Just filmed. I game mastered for a game that Abria is in that we're going to be dropping on Good Time Society soon. If you're not following Good Time Society on YouTube and Twitch, please do. They're going to give their thing double strike. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Okay. I've got 6 cards in my graveyard. That means I can cast Flage, Titan of Fire's Fury, on my turn right now. Oh, I'll get more energy. And I can give this thing first strike. Let's go ahead and exile stuff. To play a 6/6. It's going to deal 3 damage to their unicorn. Why does this unicorn... Oh, I thought the unicorn had no face, but now I see it's looking backwards. Alright, I've played 3 non-creatures, so I will search my library for planes and draw a card. Exile any number of target players' graveyards. Yeah, okay. Oh, they've just exiled my graveyard before my thing resolved. That's a bummer. Okay. Good call, bro. Ooh! I had already escaped the cards. Hi, Dwere. How's it going, Jeff? You spelled fuck wrong. Yeah, I'm so impressed with my incredible friends and the success of Worlds Beyond Number. I think they did such a great job. They just have a very tight way of how and why they do what they do, and they block shoot and they call it camp because they do it all in a single session. And I feel like it doesn't really lend itself to being able to have guests in easily, and that's... Brennan is every NPC. Like, certain shows have a format where bringing in guest NPCs, either for viewership or because it really calls for it in the narrative, is really specific. And I feel like they don't need that. But I've given some episodes a listen, and I think that they're all amazing and they do such a good job. And big fan. All right, any thoughts on deck? I feel like there's nothing to change here. I know nothing about magic, usually here for Call of Cthulhu and board games. I'm so glad you're here. Let's see. He had the answer, but he had to play it on his turn. I get to move my shelfie. Oh yeah, you're moving, right? Congratulations on the move. Look, magic is simple. All you do is read the cards and play the cards. That's all there is to it. And all GNS actually. And Brian David Gilbert. Yeah, let's see. Oh, I'm on an episode of Thousand Airs on Dropout. That's, I think I'm in episode 3. I'm not sure how many I've dropped yet. I know at least the first one's out there. What else? I just guessed it on Pixel Circus. I have no idea when that's coming out. We just filmed last weekend, and that was my first time doing, except for a guest Zoom appearance, first time doing stuff over there, even though Sage and I have been friends for a long time. So that's exciting. I don't have time to read an entire magic card. Andy, you're so right. Reading is for nerds. That's why I only read the first half of a card. And anybody who does more is overachieving. I got Dune War for Arrakis. Oh, that is a beautiful looking game. That's the episode with Jessica Lynn Parsons. Did I bring in JLP? Perhaps. Perhaps. I feel magic is simple is an inaccuracy. Well, all you do is play 1 mana per turn and draw a card per turn. And other than that, you know, you just you have creatures. The creatures have power and toughness. They deal damage, and when your opponent gets to 0 life total, you win. Simple. That's all there is to it. Okay. I have 2 energy. At the beginning of combat, I can pay 1, and another creature gets 1/0 and a haste. I think I'll be hanging on to that energy for other purposes. Other nefarious purposes. Charitable Levy. I don't have any non-creatures except for Ether Revolt that I'll be playing, so I do want to play it on curve, so I will not play Charitable Levy right now, and I will just pass. Draw a card, play a card, get countered, cry, repeat. Simple. Ooh, if they modify this creature, then it has persist and flying. Sorry, it has persist. It would get flying. All right, let's play Ether Revolt. Whenever you get energy, it does that much damage to any target. And if something of mine left the battlefield, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Bad for them. Enjoy your lurk. Unsleeved cards, how dare they? Don't sleeve your cards for the psychological advantage of stressing out serious players. That's wrong. That is just wrong of you. Oh, Reckless Comedy skits? I have never watched any Reckless Comedy. I know that's where Jess works. Okay. I think we kill Mentor. Whenever this creature attacks, put a counter on attacking creature with lesser power. No, let's go for the... I could fly if I want to. I could leave my friends behind. Oh, great. I just enabled Mentor. Oops. That was a silly block. I should have done the other one. I mean, whatever. Get out of here with your elastic band blasphemy. Wither and Bloom. Target creature gets -3/-3. Okay. If I'm gonna block, I better mean it. Well, this is a bummer. But... If a permanent you control left the battlefield. All right, if I get... Here we go. I get 3 energy, and then I kill the Grim Servant. Or do I kill the unicorn? I don't want them to get that mentor. Go ahead, use your Wither and Bloom, because I got another one. Might get that baby alarm, but don't worry. Got an extra hour today. Lethal Throwdown. Sack a creature. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. And they got to draw a card. Pretty good. And they still have that Wither and Bloom in hand. Alright, alright. How about we deal 3 damage again? That was fun, huh? We'll get rid of the menace creature. And then... Okay, bestow. It's an aura with enchant creature. It becomes a creature if it's not attached. But I don't have the mana to bestow. So let's go ahead and play a charitable levy. I can put counters on this thing. Let's hope they spend all their mana on something else. So that... I feel like putting energy into the Thriving Skyclaw is a bad idea. They're about to kill my thing. But not if they want to do something else with their mana this turn. Okay. Sure, I could have and should have played around it. And also, I didn't. Look at this alternative energy. You know what? Really should enter the conversation on going green. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. That makes so much sense. Yay! Yay for the heart butts. Ooh, there we go. Now we're framed up. I'm wearing baby while watching. Joseph Wynn, I love it. Okay. Come on, opponent. Make some choices. Ah, they could pay 1 and a black to exile this and put a counter on a creature they control as a sorcery. That seems good. That's the bloom part. Do I dare? They have 1 black mana, which means they don't... Yeah, they can't do that sorcery speed. They have so many more cards in hand than I do. I feel like I should... You know what? They haven't modified it. Let's get it out before it can block. Don't need lands. Sure don't. Lidge, you do need to subscribe to Job Pat. I mean, it's just a fact of life. One of my best friends from high school told me she has no other subscriptions. It is the only subscription that she has, and not because of me. Just coincidence. I'm gonna need some more energy. What would I bestow? I guess I could technically cast it on their stuff? Seems like a bad idea. Kate Elliott is their full-time photographer, and obviously she's incredible. This has first strike. I will not be blocking. They're doing a really good job of both drawing cards and playing cards. Vetted Gargantua. All right, another land means we're dead. Bye-bye, thank you. She is the most badass of women. Kate Elliott, queen. Absolute queen. Love so much. Death of Spam. If you don't subscribe to YouTube, you are helping them more. YouTube takes a really big cut. If you go through like their TV app or just the website, you help them more. But also, you know, do what's best for you. That one button with the college kids had me laughing. The thought crossed my head, did they do that for pressing some certain buttons? What college kids? Is this from the Beat the Buzzer episode? Can't even get 2 tacos for $5 anymore. It's true. And you're grandfathered in. It's now $6. But if you subscribed at $5, it will never change for you. Because you rock. That's why. All right. Cranial Ram, living weapon. Living weapon means make a 0/0 germ. Okay. I can give something else haste. Marionette Apprentice. Whenever a creature or artifact is put into a graveyard, each opponent loses 1 life. Okay, and this is X1, X's number of artifacts. Yeah, let's... This will become a problem very quickly. I don't like it. Sick, bro. We could... get rid of that cranial ram over there. Exile target non-land permanent. Target a non-land permanent an opponent controls. Yeah, okay. Just checking. You never know. Now the germ is dead. Oh, yeah. Of course, it hit the battlefield. Okay. Another goblin. Yeah, okay. No, we'll just do it once, and then we will attack. A single block that pings me for 1. I feel good about that. I love germs, the littlest guys. Germ, no! Oh, may I compliment you without getting banned? Yeah, look. the compliment based on things that I have no effect over is there's a bit of compliments, but thank you. Search your library for a creature card with toughness 2 or less. Reveal it. Put it into your hand, then shuffle. I have another cat, so that's fun. Let's put a counter on it. Okay, I'm going to give this thing 1-0 in haste. At the beginning of the, you may pay an energy. I think I will just do that one time. Oh, but 5 in the air. 5 in the air, so fun. Yeah, okay. They can only deal 5 damage to me. I'm just going in with everything. 10 damage in a turn feels good. Discard a card? I don't want to. That's rude. Boo. I will get rid of the unicorn. Because the recruiter can go find me my other Skyclaw. And it's a body. Okay. Refurbished familiar is just a 2/1. And then, okay. I have to target, I just don't have to spend the energy. Nope. Okay. If I attack with everything, oh, a Draw's Claw. Just attack with 2 things. Technically, I could have played the Hex Gold Slith pre-combat. And then I would have been able to add a new token to Thriving Skyclaw. But I did not. And I think I'd rather have the energy to keep up Static Prison. Although, just need to hit them for 6 more. Let's go ahead and play the Recruiter of the Guard. Search for a creature with toughness 2 or less. Ooh, Thriving Skyclaw. Now I can play it next turn and then spend an energy for the Conduit Goblin if I play the Hex Gold Slith pre-combat. Ooh. I love the episode of all the heartfelt compliments. Oh, Agent Spire, thank you. Yeah, that was that the 2nd episode of Game Changer I was on? That was ridiculously fun. Yeah, I think that was the episode with Tag in it. I've never been more uncomfortable. Name a number. Oh my god, name a number is just a great game. Mm-hmm. 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 I cannot play them both. Oh, this gets me 3 energy. Duh. What will they do? They have not enough mana. They could bring a transmogrant back. All right, we're gonna target this creature. We're going to pay 1, give it haste. I don't have the ability to pay 3 to give it a counter. So I guess I should have put it on this one. All right, I'm at 7. Game Changer is less chaotic. I mean, it's so much fun, but it's less chaotic than the edit would make you think, because there's more time that passes between things happening. There's like a slower pace. You break for lunch, you know, like more things happen in the day. Good game. Do I dare? Yeah, sure. They really should have used their removal. Okay, we spend that energy. We do this. That was nice of them to let me take my sweet time in killing them. They didn't have to do all that. You need a lunch break in watching it? You have one. It's called the pause button. Oh, a question for David. Let me know when it comes to you. Alright, this deck is serviceable. Will we get to see Dropout folks on the new Commander show? Hell yeah. Absolutely. It is ideal for new players because we're trying to be a little less complex, like more introductory is the goal. Although it's very hard to edit a Magic game at the same level as Command Zone because they have a team of 6 editors that works for a month to get that edit so tight. And that's why nobody else can do it the way that they do it because they're such perfectionists. And oh, Caro is on my list. Caro was on vacation. That's the only reason they haven't been in yet. I love Caro so much. I think I have to send this back because I don't have a mountain. But I'm like the hand otherwise. Do I just bet on drawing a mountain? That's a lot of not land. Fine. We'll play boring. I do have to keep this. What you gonna do? I don't know. What's the worst that could happen? I'm off curve. I would get to play it. I did not draw a mountain. And you know what? All right, Static Prison is annoying. because you need to keep mana or energy open for it. And so I don't want to play it on their unicorn. Inspired Inventor. Unless I draw a mountain, this is what I will be playing. I am probably going to choose energy. When it enters the battlefield, choose one. So you can put the 1/1 counter on itself, which actually a 3/3 is better than a 2/2. So I should probably do that. Don't get me wrong. I want the energy. We'll find it other ways. Now, for proliferate, the counter is on you, the energy counter. So I guess you just get one more energy. Oh no, you don't Skyclaw, I Skyclaw. Or we Titan's Fury! Boom! Repeated removal is good. It's very good. Yeah, let's be aggressive. My creature bigger. Oh man, people post their first pass edits with 3 camera angles uncut. Wild. That's a suggestion for dropout. They would never. They're way too polished. Man, you need 2 other things for airy auxiliary to go off. Okay, I'm gonna play Conduit Goblin. Oh, they played Expel the Unworthy. And I gained life from that. That was nice of them. And then I'll play this, which will allow me to proliferate when it enters. No, it doesn't see its own text. Okay. Well, next turn. And then I'll be able to play Airy Auxiliary if both of these creatures live. I can put 2 counters. Well, I guess I could put 2 counters on one thing. No, a 1/1 counter on each of up to 2. Ooh. Yeah. Metastatic Evangel comes down, gets haste, and gets galvanically discharged. Bummer. That sucks. Okay. Well, now they have 1 card in hand. And I've still got a Phallage Titan of Fire's Fury. I am ahead on life, so you can hit me. That is fine. Either revolt if you get energy, deal damage. This, Aww. Tyrell Moral, you just made me so happy by calling me a role model, and I will not say bad words. Okay. Let's see. We can play this Ether Revolt, and if we get energy, it's gonna do damage, but I think I just need a board presence. So even though this is not optimal because we're only gonna get to support once, it's better than nothing. I will decline to pay that energy because I want to. So Static Prison. Static Prison gives me 2 energy. Okay, so next turn I can play the Ether Revolt and static prison. Okay. Okay. They killed all my things? Wow. Rude. So rude. All right. Thank you so much for whatever that alert was about. So sorry I missed it. All right, we've got Ether Revolt, and then we will Static Prison their stupid unicorn. Just because I get to do damage to their face. Take that. Arena has Brawl, not Commander. But it's only 1v1, yeah. I mean, you really need to play with... I feel like Commander without politicking is a different game. That's why they created Spell Table, right? WotC did, because you need that in-person element. All right, they're not playing black, so I'm not worried about discarding. In fact, discard would help my village. We just need a creature. That is what we need. Amped Raptor. Making the energy. And then they have a Solstice Zealot, which is a Rhino Cleric. 4-player arena would be a nightmare. Yeah, you'd just be waiting for people. When you're in the same room, it's one thing. They have First Strike. I will not be blocking a First Strike creature. No, no, no. And they got the living weapon with the mandibular kite. It's interesting this is a white mana. I dare you to make me discard. I don't know. We've run out of gas, everyone. I need to draw. Not lands. Do I have a preferred commander? I mean, of decks I've built, Sithis is my favorite commander, I think. Brawl is a lot more counterspell and hand hate heavy since you only need to worry about one person. That makes a lot of sense. I have never actually played Brawl. All right, we're down to 11, but that's where they are. Give me not land. I just need one more card in my graveyard. In fact, I could just not pay the one. And then I get... No, you know what? Keep it in prison. We will play the Skyclaw. We will deal 3 damage to them. And then next turn, we can not pay the energy, get Static Prison to our graveyard, escape 5 other cards, and play Flage. That could be sick. This didn't have any good blockers, so we might as well attack with it. MTG Pro, wow. Oh my. We're 2-1. Which is fine. Which is fine. We will not be blocking the first strike creature. I have to say it every time so I don't forget. That's important. Ooh, I have one of those. I want to find her. We haven't played ours yet. Wait, what? Something came out of my graveyard. Why? What do? Jolted awake. You get energy. You can pay that amount of energy to return something from your graveyard to the battlefield. I'm so confused. Did I not have 5 things in graveyard? They exiled something of mine? There will not be... There may be more Black Dice Society. I would not have the time in my life at this phase to add any more to my regular schedule, I'm afraid. But if you're following Good Time Society, we do have a lot of edited RPG content that's, if not coming out now, come out soon. Okay, this is a really... How do I get more in my graveyard? I'll pay. I guess I just want my stuff to die. So... Let's pretend we made that decision quickly and without forethought. Okay. Huh. They're on to me. Kill my stuff. I dare you. We'll go with the Antraptor. Okay, they've got 5 in the air and 2 on the ground for 7. Do they have 2 more power in their hands? At the beginning of combat, pay 2. Other creatures get 1/1 till end of turn? That seems really good. If I don't pay... Yeah, okay. I don't know why I went back on my counting. Why was that so hard for me? I had it figured out, and then I unfigured it out, and then I sat there for a long time and did not refigure it out. Yep, Oh, it's counting... I was right, no. It's counting the flage. And that's what I had forgotten. See, I only have 3. Still the same problem. Well, more cat dragon. I should have played this post-combat. I just got excited. Ooh. I got 3, so I can deal 3 damage. So I only need to deal 1 more damage. But let's just kill this. You tapped the wrong one. All they need to do... Oh, I see. Bummer. I should have put it on the angel and then attacked. Or and then... No. Pay 2. It gets first strike. When it deals combat damage, put a counter on it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's a good choice here. I don't have any life gain, so... That no work. Right. I forgot about Ether Revolt. I'm not gonna lie. They had a combat trick anyway. Good game. You got it, dude. I got nothing. All right. Untapped has already been updated. Pretty fancy. I'm sure they start working as soon as, well, I guess they could start before, when the cards are just theoretical in the online, whatchamacallit. I guess they need it in Arena in order to program around it. Let's play more Magic. This may be our last game. We'll see. We could potentially do one more draft and not have time to play it. This might be our last game. I am going to keep this hand because we've got that unicorn and we can play it. And we'll draw a mountain when we need to. Horse, what are you doing on the middle of the battlefield? Get into your stable. What is Karn doing riding a flaming horse, too? The flavor's all off. Oh, that's my horse. Horse's deck blocking. They played an Ethereum Salamander. Can only block creatures with flying. Huh. That is a weird thing. Okay. Let's get a unicorn out. Discard a card. Well, I don't have red mana. But you know what? We're gonna draw it. Yet another Plains. I will make my Glimpse the Impossible more expensive. And I'm not ashamed. Oh, Kanji. I'm so glad that we helped make your Gen Con more enjoyable. I'm very excited to go to Gen Con this year. Okay, so my Witch Enchanter could help me play the Ari Auxiliary, which is not nothing. Let's just make moves. Pay 3 life. Ari Auxiliary, let's go. We're gonna be aggro, let's be aggro. You know, Magic is an expensive hobby. If it was free on Arena, would they make people buy cardboard? Expensive cardboard? I don't know. Game need profit. Or Hasbro, fire people. And since my friends work there, yeah, I get it. There should be some kind of mode. I mean, you could play against the bot with the standard decks they start you with. All right, where is our red mana? I would like red mana. They have played a 5/5. I will do nothing. These days, people get fired, whatever happens. You make a really good point, Nightcat. If you max daily wins and quests, you can get a gold draft every 8-ish days. Andy knows their stuff. That's true, Justin. It is a bummer that, magic being profitable did not keep it specifically safe. That's a bummer. And anyway. Hey, a mountain. Okay. We could do 3 damage to something. We could play cards that I made more expensive. I would hypothetically get some ramp to play Skoa next turn. No, because I won't have a second red mana, which is bad. So let's go ahead. And attack with these 2. Maybe they'll think I thought I had Mentor. I do need to gain 3 life. Come to my interactive event at Gen Con. We're still workshopping what the game will be, but I think it's going to be really awesome. 3 Furnace Hellkites? What are these artifacts that they played? All artifact creatures and Hellkites. Yeah, okay, that works. I must block one. And that's 11. Good game. All right. Let's just draft all artifacts and Hellkites. How about we do that real quick? Got about a half hour before I have to peace out, so let's go. Yay, Mr. T just searched my name. There is one mistake if you search my name in the Gen Con catalog, and I've emailed several people to try and get it fixed. I am not a part of the LARP escape room because I didn't realize my name was going to be in it. I was just going to attend, but I am now in the Faster Purple Worm Kill stage show at the exact same time, so I'm not able to do the LARP. Just look at the times and you'll see that that's the case. So I think it's already sold out, but also that is a fallacy. The Ravenly collection looks sick, and I am not able to attend. So yeah, I hope Gen Con, oh, it's sold out. I hope Gen Con fixes that soon, but I'm also running a live RPG. We've got Abria, Serena, Paula, and Eliza playing in it, schedules permitting. I think that possibly there is a scheduling conflict. There is 1 ticket left. Oh my God, we sold 200 tickets. What? 1 more ticket for my RPG show, if you're interested. And then, well, while I'm here, I'm just gonna check real quick and see. It's called New Year's Revolution, but you can just type in Becca Scott into the search bar, and that a little pricey, but we're gonna make it really cool. It's only got a certain number of seats, and you'll be at a table of 8 people. So if you wanted to like sign up with a couple of people, we make sure you were at the table with your friends. And it's just an interactive game that we are creating that is original, that is part RPG and part hidden identity. And all 4 items come up. I am not involved in the LARP, but I think it is a cool event. I would be there if not for my conflict, but I will be in the Faster Purple Worm Kill. So check that out. Let's see. Oh my gosh, 1 ticket left for New Year's Revolution as well. We might have 1 more table opening up as well. Will I be at PAX Unplugged? That is the one in Philly in December, right? I am a question mark, probably no, because I have a 1-year-old and it's very emotionally taxing for me to be away from her. Truly, it's more about me than her. She's in very good hands. But Gen Con is my con. All right. And sorority, we will drop at some point. We have filmed 4 episodes. I think it's going to be a 7-episode arc, because those are the times and dates that I can get my cast together. And why 7? I don't know. It's a spooky number. And then we'll drop it as a podcast, but there is a video that will be just on Patreon, is the plan. Debut date? Not decided yet. Okay, I'm going to start a new draft, and I am not going to be able to play it on stream. But what is great news is that I can play on my laptop in bed after bedtime, baby bedtime, and maybe, just maybe, this format could get me hooked in. I'll try and squeeze in another draft before 6 months from now. We'll see. Or another stream. I've probably gone out twice since our little guy arrived. How old, Joseph? I know, it's like your brain just changes in every biological way. You can try and be the person you were before, but you're changed. You're just different. My life is baby all the way. But I am grateful that I get to play a lot of games at work at Good Time Society. And if you're not following Good Time Society, we're on YouTube, we're on Twitch, we're on TikTok, we're on Instagram. And we post all kinds of content about board games all the time. We just got to do some Magic content playing Commander, and there will be more Commander games a-coming. 4 months. So itty bitty. Oh my goodness. It gets a little easier to, hire babysitters and leave the house. I mean, babysitters are expensive, but I think a date night is so good for new parents. We've been to 3 movies. We saw Barbie, something I can't remember. Oh, Dune. Barbie, Dune, and then just because we wanted to get out last week, went to Furiosa, which was actually, my appetite for violence has changed since having a kid. Like, now, it's hard to live in such a violent world, and Furiosa was such a well-made film, and also so messed up. I know it's not a real world, but just, okay, so now I know a little bit more. I like Galvanic Discharge. I like playing with energy. I think it's really fun. Toxic Deluge is a board wipe. Argenteus. Oil? That's not for this format. Life Linker. I don't think I want to start with 2 mana colors. Whenever it attacks, draw cards equal to its power and then discard. Nyxborn Hydra. Seething Landscape. It doesn't seem like a bad idea to start with some mana fixing. There's also this Dog Umbra. All right, maybe we get to Galvanic Discharge. Energy Removal. Got me a couple times. You'll get back when your kids are in elementary school. Yeah. Prismatic Ending. X and white for sorcery. Exile target non-land permanent. If its mana is equal to the number of colors of mana spent to cast the spell. No. White Orchid Phantom. Flying First Strike. There's also an Ethereum Terramander, which we just saw. And you can put 4 counters on it for 7 mana. A Flying First Strike 2/2 is good. Fanged Flames deals 4 damage and exiles. I guess since we're already Solstice Zealot kind of shut me down a little bit. Man, I had all those gargoyles I could have splashed in the last draft. Kirk, Son of Yawgmoth, 4, 3 Phyrexian mana for lifelink. For each swamp in a cost, you may pay 2 life rather than pay that mana. So it turns every black mana into Phyrexian mana. When you cast a black spell, put a counter on this. Do we play black for this card? Possibly. What is the black-red archetype is the question. Mandibular Kite was really good. Oh, it's equipped for 4. That's the tough part there. It's different when you have kids. Yeah, your spouse saw Furiosa twice. Man, Barbie I could watch a million times. Fetid Gargantua is good, but not a pick this early. Arcbound Condor, Flying Modular 3. Ooh, artifacts. Maybe we lean into artifacts. This turning everything Phyrexian is good, but that's just expensive. One target card from a graveyard. Exile something from a graveyard. It could adapt to, when counters are put on it, put a creature card onto the battlefield. Okay, not bad. The Refurbished Familiar is here. That's a card that's familiar to us. Sheltering Landscape can find us a mountain if we are playing these 2 red cards. I like the Emperor of Bones. Barbie's so good. I just rewatched it on a plane. I was visiting my in-laws in DC recently, and I just tried to watch so many movies, and I turned them all off, and then I just had to watch Barbie again. It's just so good. Okay, Lethal Throwdown, sacrifice something to destroy something. Waterlogged Teachings. Go find an instant. Grim Servant, Menace. When it ETBs, find something less than or equal to your devotion to black and lose 3 life. And it goes in your hand. Okay, that is the same mana value as a Refurbished Familiar. None of these are artifacts. Let's just grab the Grim Servant. Polluted Delta. Okay, this is an 5-mana aura or a white or black. Nesting Grounds is colorless mana, which is notably important for Eldrazi. My daughter is 1, but you know, I was pregnant 2 years ago, but not publicly. I think it was around Thanksgiving that I posted. No, it was still a secret then. Frogmere Enforcer has prototypes. Cast this with different mana cost, color, power, toughness, keeps its abilities and types. Interesting. Okay, affinity for artifacts. That's cool. What do you call a thought that, like, fights you to escape and word vomit even when you try to suppress it? An intrusive thought? Okay, a Worn Power Stone is pretty cool. So we took the Frogmere Enforcer with prototype. That came out of the, oh man, this was like just post-baby for me. The Brothers War, I think. Dream Drinker Vampire with lifelink, 2/1. Good stats for me. Wither and Bloom. Maybe we want to Wither and Bloom. We'll find another vampire. Now the Gargoyle did some cool things. Comes back. Make zombies if you draw 3 cards. Seems hard to get to. Maybe we throw in Horrid Shadow Spinner because I have a Polluted Delta. Is the Unicorn good? It seemed like it was in everyone's deck. Cursed Wombat. Whenever you Creature permanents you control have, whenever one or more counters are put on this permanent, put an additional counter on it. This ability triggers once each turn. And so this adapts. It's really adapt 3 for the price of adapt 2. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. Yeah, I'm glad they picked that for me. Good job. Looks like Son of Yawgmoth it came back. All right, if it wheels. I was always meant to have it. Looks like black is open. Do I play Shrieking Drake? Is this a playable card? Gargantua. I don't think I'm gonna play white. Okay, pack 2. Ooh, affinity for artifacts, 5/5. I'm in black-red. Maybe. We don't have to play red. Breathe Your Last is here, and no other black in the pack, which is a bummer. Angel of the Ruins is a flying 5/7. Exile up to 2 artifacts or enchantments. Well, this says when an ETB is draw X cards, lose X life. Half the number of artifacts rounded down. Thank you so much for becoming one of Becca's Rekkas. Appreciate you. Emrakul's Messenger. Ooh, whenever you draw your second card, create an Eldrazi spawn is very cool. But yeah, I think we gotta go with the Iron Eater here. I don't know that we're playing red, but nothing seemed out of control in that pack. I did like playing the Skyclaw. Let's look at black cards. Ooh, each player has to sacrifice a creature when this comes out. That's mean. I love it. I love the meanness. All right, there's not a lot of black. So let's go ahead. Yeah, let's take this sacrifice. Oh, is it each player? Why did I get that? I don't want it. I don't want it. Each player. All right. Well, it can sacrifice itself. And they can sacrifice something better. Kami of Jealous Thirst. Death Touch, 1/3, pay 4, and each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. This costs 5 less to activate if you've drawn 3 or more cards. Oh, that won't happen. But they lose 2, I gain 2. Is like a mana sink if I have nothing else to do. And I don't think we have many 3-drops. Let's just fill out the curve, shall we? Fleshbag Marauders. Is that a different card you're referencing? Kudo, king among bears. I just want because I like this bear with cool horns. I'm tempted by this just because it can be a land. The Glasswing Grace. Glaring Fleshraker. Whenever you cast a colorless spell, create an Eldrazi spawn. This deals 1 damage to each opponent when another colorless creature enters the battlefield. Oh, I guess I took it. Wait, what did I take? I don't see it. Oh, I took the Glasswing Grace. Oh well. Enchantment removal. Grave Dig. Create a zombie, remove something, or return something from the graveyard. I feel like Wither and Bloom is better than return something from the graveyard, unless it's the Iron Eater. Also, I haven't come across many artifacts. What about the Smelted Charge Bug? Whenever a player casts a spell, if no mana was spent, counter it. We took the Charge Bug. I'm not used to a timer. It's really throwing me. All right, I don't think we get the dragon. A Yurikyu baby trying to open a door. Sack something to draw 2 cards. I think I want another Kami. Got 11 creatures so far. The Creation of Avacyn. Search your library for a card, exile it, then shuffle. Turn the exiled card face up. If it's a creature, you lose life equal to its mana value, and you can put it onto the battlefield if it's a creature card. If you don't put it onto the battlefield, put it into your hand. Yeah, okay. Cranial Ram also is good. Oops. Blood-Soaked Insight. Costs 1 less to cast for each life your opponent's lost this turn. Target opponent exiles top 3 cards of their library. You may play those cards. If you cast a spell this way, mana of any type can be spent to cast it. Till the end of your next turn. That is so expensive, though. Should I just get a Draw's Claw? Okay. Oh, man. I've got expensive stuff. I need cheap stuff. Don't want that amulet. Except for the fact it's an artifact. You know what? I have a whole other pack. Improvise. Your artifacts can help you cast a spell. That's cool. Let's just get a Sky Claw. Never mind. We're not playing with energy. None of these. None of these. I guess we'll glimpse the impossible. Okay. Flare of Fortitude. You may sacrifice a non-token white creature rather than pay the spell's cost. Until end of turn, your life total can't change, and your permanent gets hexproof and indestructible. Null Elemental Blast. Destroy something multicolored. Board Wipe. Static Prison. It's only good if you're in an energy deck. I don't think we have that much colorless stuff. Just one. So not that. Territory Color. Gravedig. I guess Cranial Ram? Seems like a bad first pick. Shilgengar, Sire of Famine, Elder Demon, Flying. Sack another creature, create a blood. If you sack an angel, create blood equal to its toughness. Sacrifice 6 blood, return each creature from your graveyard to the battlefield with the finality counter. And they're vampires. Flying 6/6 for 5 is incredible. I think that we can cut some of this stuff. Didn't even look at what else was there. Did not look. Do not care. Took it. Happy. Wastegate Battle Mage. Don't have those kickers. Let's see. I guess just a Wither and Bloom. Although we need more creatures, so another Death Toucher. 1/3 ain't gonna do it, but hanging them to death could. Huh. Oh gosh, I don't know. Wither and Bloom. Decided. And then we need a Grim Servant. Oh, Refurbished Familiar. Good. The artifacts really didn't come along for me. I don't want to splash white this late. Let's just take a black creature. I guess I'm not really in red. But red wants energy and just didn't come up. Do we switch to blue? Draw's Claw, living weapon. Whenever equipped creature attacks, each opponent loses 1 life. Is very fun. There's another sneaky snacker. Love a fairy eating snacks. Did I not take that? Sneaky snacker. Okay, so that's a 2/1 flyer. Oh, I did take it. Another shadow spinner. Let's do it. Ooh. Or... There's no blue. We've got an Eviscerator's Insight. Oh. Sacrifice something, draw 2 cards, and it has flashback. Let's go with that. Let's see. We'll just take a Grave Dig, but put it in the sideboard. Retrofitted Transmigrant. Pay 4 and return it from the graveyard to the battlefield. Tap with 2 counters. Yes! Love to see it. Another Kami. Not gonna play any of these. Sideboard. Sideboard. Okay, we made the deck, and we are coming to the end of the stream here. Jameer was more open. You know, the clues were there. Did I pay attention? Oops. What am I doing? Let's see. There was a cranial ram. We could splash red for the big boy. Or not. Is also option. Might as well have a tap land that can be something else later. We can cut 2 cards and call it a deck. Let's see, we have 17. We'll cut an island. We have 2 sneaky snackers and a horrid shadow spinner. Don't we have 2 horrid shadow spinners? Just the one. All right. 19 creatures. Seems like too many creatures. Mindless conscription. Draws a card for 3. I'm never going to draw a 3rd card, so that's silly. All right. Let's cut a creature. Or we could cut a Wither and Bloom. Nah, I don't need a... All right, there we go. That's 40 cards. That's what I will play. But not today, friends, because there's no time. It is now time for me to play with Bella, which is a win for me. Oh my gosh, I just realized I'm gonna have to play this deck tonight because this deck will cease to exist at midnight. It is a Cinderella deck because today was the streamers event for Modern Horizons 3. Big thanks to Watsy for allowing me to be a part of it. I love getting to work with them. Ad break running, so I can't say bye yet. Oh my god, if only I paid attention to such things and would optimally play when I'm ignoring chat and just looking at cards for a deck that you're not even going to get to see me play. But I did not do that, so I will just stall and wait. We got a few more minutes till the hour. But then I'm going to get out of here. Thank you so much to everybody who tuned in. And if you haven't seen me on the internet of late, then you're not looking hard enough. So go to youtube.com/goodtimesociety. We also stream to Twitch every Wednesday. We do just a lovely chat and deep dive into what is happening in the world of board games. That's on Twitch and YouTube for Good Time Society. So check that out. I also announce everything else I'm up to, and I would love to see you there. And keep watching whoever we raid next. There's a lot of amazing streamers, Magic streamers out and about tonight. What am I doing? We got to figure out who to raid. But yeah, in the meantime, take care of yourself and be nice to others. And you want to know why? It's a selfish reason. It'll make you feel better about yourself. That's why. That's why you should be nice to other people. Or, you know, lots of any other reasons. I think we'll raid Krim, the Asian Avenger. He's the best. We recently got to play on Joe Johnson's YouTube channel, for Tabletop Jocks, so that'll come out anytime between now and next year. I have no idea, but it was a delight to get to play with him, and yeah, thanks everybody. It was so good to see you, and I hope you're doing well. Join the raid. All right, we'll see you next time, and bye-bye.